Welcome to the Yerba Power Podcast, where we share the power of yerba mate with the world. Introducing your host, Devin.
Welcome to another edition of the Yerba Power Podcast, where we share the power of yerba mate with the world. I have another yerba review for you guys, and this one is distributed in the United States. I've been on a little bit of a investigation or a kick to figure out some of the different yerba mate brands that are available here in the U.S., that are distributed here in the U.S. Obviously, they're coming from South America, but what is available here in the United States, where I'm recording this podcast, is a way to give back to my listeners, because it was actually something someone suggested in a forum asking about different U.S. distributors of yerba mate. And this brand I had seen on Amazon, but actually shout out to Patricio, because he is the one that sent me this brand. What's it called? Madflow. I was going to do something to make you wait longer, but the name of the yerba is Madflow. It is an organic, unsmoked yerba, a loose leaf. This is a 500 grams, so medio kilo, that I have as far as the packaging. I plan to share all the pictures on Instagram if you want to check that out at Yerba Mate Power. I'll start with the packaging since we're talking about it, and then we'll get into what I thought about it as far as the strength, the bitterness, overall flavor notes, and just general thoughts on the yerba. So first, let's start at the front of the packaging. It is a kind of a plastic bag with a zip tie, I guess you could say, or like a Ziploc, I guess, at the top. One of those packages that you rip open and then you lock it back together to seal it. A couple things to note on the front of the packaging is one package sold equals one tree planted in the U.S. They have a sapling program that they participate in. So shout out to Madflow for helping the environment through ways of yerba mate and through your business. And on the back of their packaging, it says 50 million forests. In partnership with the National Forest Foundation, we pledge to plant a tree in the U.S. National Forest for every package of yerba mate sold. Your purchase makes a difference. Awesome. This is distributed out of Sheridan, Wyoming, in the United States, which is another state up in the northwest region of the United States, but a product of Brazil. So that means that this yerba is coming from Brazil. It is organic according to the USDA, and it looks like Brazil's agriculture as well. Again, on the front of the packaging, kind of lost you there for, went down a rabbit hole, but also definitely worth highlighting that it's more than just the benefits. It's organic, unsmoked, and it has this gorilla on the front holding a gourd in his hand and choking a snake in the other. It looks like a cobra. So the packaging is funny with the really bright colors and the gold lettering on the yerba mate. It's just definitely very attention grabbing. On the back, it just has the nutrition facts, the stats about, helping with the forests and kind of where their name came from. Also, there's 3 highlights here about handpicked from family farms, organic energy, healthy living, and brewing methods, and store with a little QR code there to scan. So Madflow, where does that come from? It is a reference to the flow state, also known as being in the zone, refers to a mental state, a deep focus and immersion in an activity or task, where one is fully engaged and energized. Madflow Organic Yerba Mate is the perfect companion for anyone looking to elevate their productivity, creativity, and performance to the next level. Unlock your potential, achieve a flow state, get in the zone. That is the blurb from the back of their packaging, and I think pretty cool. I think if you've drinking yerba mate for more than a week or so, I'd say you'd say that it helps with productivity and your focus. So it comes from Brazil. It's um, organic, unsmoked. And now, what did I drink it in? So I drank it in my ceramic yerba crew. I forgot the name, forgive me, but from Yerba Crew in Pennsylvania and Philly, they have a ceramic gourd that I have. It's a blue, I think Azul Orb, I think was the name, but it's a bluish handmade ceramic gourd. The strength was a 2 out of 5. Bitterness was a 3 out of 5. So let me go into that a little bit more. It has a great smell of a kind of a buttery goodness and a dark caramel color. So it's kind of like a dark brown. In the first pour, nothing really stood out, but there was an average bitterness, like a good dark kind of bitterness, but kind of lacking in strength. It's definitely a woody organic taste. It has a nuttiness to it that I enjoy. Smooth. Proud that it's organic and has a cause behind it. But and then later, after it warmed up, with some more pours, some more flavor kind of popped out, and it was more dark woodsy notes, although not strong. Again, so on the strength side, and that could be a pro or con depending on how you like your yerba. I think it would be good for people to not scare them off too much. But those that have been kind of veterans, I think it gives enough, but you might want a little bit more, or at least me personally. And the yerba had a long duration, meaning that it was still able to enjoy it after whole thermos. So I think there's some good bonus points there as far as it still has a good dark flavor and a long duration. I think that is a good key to a yerba that lasts, especially being organic. So that's my thoughts on Madflow. You can get it on Amazon. I know that for a fact. I haven't talked to the distributors themselves. Hope to have them on the podcast if they're listening or if they see this. I'd love to have you on to share more about your yerba. Otherwise, check them out, I guess, on Amazon at Madflow, and I'll try to tag them in this episode as well. Madflow Yerba Mate. Thank you guys for listening, and let me know any other yerbas that you want me to try. I know, Mark, if you're listening to this, I know you sent me a couple that I've got to review as well. But coming up already, I have scheduled El Achero. So it's like the X-Man. It's a one that I saw. It was just interesting to me that I ordered recently. Let's see, what else do I need to do still? Oh, I have a Mate Rojo Especial. So it's a huge 2 kilos, like 2 kilogram packaging that I want to try and get a review on you. There's another one called Buenas y Santas. It's a organic, but it has a compuesta, so it's like a mixture with all the jujos, what's what they call basically a herbal blend that has different like whole herbs in this one. It's different medicinal herbs, and more on that later. So stay tuned. I got a lot more reviews for you guys. I know you guys enjoy it. I like doing it. So subscribe so you don't miss out the next one. Until next time.